Yo, what is good YouTube? I'm Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Nike Precision 7, and this is the regular version, not the Easy On version. Before we get started, if y'all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, and also hit that bell notification button so you never miss another video just like this one. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Precision 7 features like this modified herringbone traction pattern. And it's the same traction pattern that's featured on the Precision 7 Easy On. So yeah, I mean, traction on here is good. Whether you're playing on your clean courts or your dusty courts, you're really not gonna have any issues at all. If you're playing on your clean courts, the bite is gonna be very, very good. If you are playing on your dustier courts, I would say you still have pretty damn good traction. But if you do let the dust accumulate, you might slide to a stop here and there. So yeah, just make sure if you are playing on your dustier courts, you just do the occasional wipe and you all should be good to go. Yeah, I mean, and like I mentioned in my Precision 7 Easy On video, this is a solid rubber outsole. Maybe they come out with versions, with a translucent outsole or something like that, or maybe a solid black one. And most likely those won't perform as well as the solid colors that aren't black, or the translucent versions. So yeah, the solid colors perform good. So I really didn't have any issues with the traction on the Precision 7. So moving on to the cushion, the Precision 7 features a full-length foam setup, which I'm going to assume is Phylon. And just like the Easy On, the cushioning here is pretty good. Especially for the price, I'm really not going to complain. In the heel, you do have like this thicker chunk of foam or Phylon, I'm assuming. And in the heel, you do get a little bit of impact protection. While in the forefoot, you do get some impact protection, but it's definitely more, I guess, like dead feeling. So you get a little bit more responsiveness. But yeah, I mean, overall, for this price point, I'm not going to complain about this cushion setup. Same with the Precision 7 Easy On. The only real gripe I have about this cushion setup, and it's mainly the shape of the cushion, is the fact that it is kind of sharp over here at the end of the shoe. So if you do plant at a weird angle, it almost feels like a two-step process to take a stride, where you kind of land here and then you just like plop on down. It doesn't feel very, very smooth because it's just like too angled, but that's just my personal opinion. But overall, I would say that the cushion setup in the Precision 7 is good, especially for the price. So moving on to the materials, the Precision 7 features this like mesh upper, and it is a pretty thick mesh. And that pretty much encompasses the entire shoe until you get to like this back half of the shoe, where you get like the synthetic leather material. And yeah, I mean, the materials on this shoe for this price point are pretty damn nice. I'm not gonna, say anything bad about it, because this is a very thick material. It feels very, very good on foot. To the touch, it doesn't feel the most premium, but it's still pretty damn good. So yeah, I mean, material usage on this shoe is great. If you move towards the tongue, you get that same mesh material. It is like decently padded. It doesn't have like too much padding, but it has more than enough where if you do like to crank down your laces, you won't feel the lace pressure digging into your foot. So yeah, I mean, materials on the Precision 7, pretty damn good. So moving on to the fit, the Precision 7 does run true to size in my opinion. I went true to size and I felt pretty good. Maybe just a little bit of pressure in this forefoot area, but that's pretty much it. Outside of that, this shoe does feel pretty snug. The materials do a great job of lying over the foot. I didn't have any issues when it comes to the fit in this shoe. If you guys have narrow feet or standard feet or slightly wide feet, I think going true to size is the way to go. If you do have wider feet, you might want to go up a half size because you could potentially feel some pressure up in the forefoot area and the midfoot area. I would say that this shoe does kind of have like a high arch. So that is also something to watch out for. But yeah, I mean, for me, going true to size, perfectly fine. Overall, I really did like the fit in the Precision 7. So moving on to the support, this is where the Precision 7 completely differs from the Precision 7 Easy On. The Easy On version, it was made to, easily be put on and taken off. So the heel was collapsible, meaning, you didn't really have a heel counter in there. So I mentioned that, at least for me, I definitely felt the lack of support, but I never felt like completely unsupportive. However, in this version of the Precision 7, you do have that internal heel counter. So this does feel very, very supportive. If you all have tried the Precision 7 Easy On and you felt that lack of support in the heel area, this is gonna completely fix that issue. I had absolutely zero heel slippage in the shoe. Your heel feels very, very locked in. As far as the side-to-side movement on the footbed goes, I didn't have any of that. The materials do a great job of making sure your foot is nice and planted on that footbed. And then in terms of the lateral stability, you're gonna be covered there as well. You know, this is a fairly wide base and this outsole does protrude out to actually form an outrigger just to make sure you are extra 100% covered on those movements. And in terms of the torsional rigidity and stability, you know, you do have a little bit of, you know, flex in here, but you're more than covered on that front as well. So yeah, I mean, overall, the support in the Precision 7 is very good. So the Precision 7 retails for $80, and for 80 bucks, this is an instant cop. Like, this is a great budget shoe. If you are expecting a lot of impact protection out of this, obviously you might want to look to a different shoe or a more expensive shoe, as you know, these budget model shoes typically don't have, you know, a lot of impact protection. This cushion is just where, you know, they cut out all the price of the shoe basically. But yeah, I mean, in here it is still decent. Just don't expect a lot of, you know, impact protection. But everything else was pretty damn solid. You know, the traction was good, materials are good, the fit and support are good. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking for, you know, a beater shoe, or, you know, you're trying to ball on a budget, the Precision 7 is a very, very good choice. I'll leave a link for you down in the description box below if you do want to pick up a pair. But if you do go ahead and buy one, I don't think you'll be disappointed. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If y'all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. And also please hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment for me, because it really does help me out. Check out these videos over here, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.